Hi, everybody. It's your Upline Diamonds, two of your Upline Diamonds, Becky Hurley and Kathleen Radu. And we're just going to give you a little tutorial of what you can expect when you're looking through your brand new replicated front office. Kathleen.
All right. Well, this is the place that you are going to use a lot when you're starting to first promote your Jeunesse business and your Jeunesse products. So I'm going to just start at the very top. When you first signed up, you will have chosen a URL. Often people will change their name. This one here is www.jjo.jeunesseglobal.com. So that's going to be whatever you chose as your URL. And the way that you'll verify that you're on the right landing page, or that you've sent people to the right landing page, is that you'll see right here it says presented by Jack John, phone number and email address. So when you're sending people this site, just make sure that they are making sure that it loads and that they can verify that that is you at the top of the page, especially if they're going to sign up and join your team and become a wholesale member, or if they're going to become a preferred customer. So at the very top of the page, you're going to see that we've got some highlighted areas, and I'm just going to quickly walk through those with you. First of all, just a little bit about our team. These are all drop-down buttons. So I always encourage people, when you first start, to spend a little bit of time just kind of playing around. You can't do anything wrong, but just playing around with your front office and this landing page so that you can get some information, so that when you are sharing it to people, you've got that information because you've been there and you know what it looks like. So this is just a little bit about our executive team. You click on that and it'll bring that information up. Our international management and our medical advisors that are promoting with us in Jeunesse. If you move over here, you'll see a little bit about the company, contact information, and the charity that we belong to with Jeunesse Kids and Free the Children, and then media, some press, and some current videos. So that's everything under the people highlight there. Then we want to move over to products. And this, when we talk about the first part of the compensation plan, and we talk about that first level of earning money, which is retail sales, this is what we're talking about. So this right here is your storefront. So we've got all of them broken up into three areas. We've got the personal care and the nutrition, which are our products, and then the science and the innovation behind our products. So the youth enhancement system, stem cells, DNA repair, and the antioxidants. What I love about this is I send people to, they need to know all the details. They want to know how to use the product, they want to know what's in the product, and they want all of the little bits of information so that they can decide whether or not this is something that they want to try. So as you go down, you can highlight each of the products, and I'm just going to actually go down to, let's say, the Instantly Ageless. So this will bring you to your storefront shopping cart. So if you're promoting your website and web page around, this is where people are going to go and they can order this product. So you can see here they can add to cart. It'll ask them for their email address and their shipping information, and then it'll take all of their payment information, and that will show up in your back office. The nice part about this is that this is where you earn the difference between what it sells for at retail and the wholesale price. So you can see Instantly Ageless here sells for $74.95, and the wholesale amount is $44.95. So you'll make $30 US a box on the Instantly Ageless. It'll tell them what the retail limits are here on this product, and they just simply add to cart. It also makes some other product suggestions there for people. The other thing that I love about this is that not only do they have just product information, but they have all of the ingredients listed here, and then they have the usage for the product. When you go up to the top and you look at the product information, you'll also see that on most of the products, there is a video that you can watch. So this is a live demo that was done on stage in Orlando last year. And then this is a PDF product sheet, just because a lot of people they do love to have things to hand out, whether you're doing a health show or a women's show or a party or something like that. You've got something there that you can hand out to people. So that is there under products. You'll see it's there for all of the personal care and all of our youth enhancement skincare line, and then all of the nutrition as well, and the Zen Body, and then again the innovation. That is the place where people can get all of those details that they want. Moving over to opportunity, you'll see all of the current promotions under the promotions tab there. Our compensation rewards plan right there. And this is a great place to send people if they're wanting to know the specifics about the reward plan. And then below it is your get to, it's paid for you. And I'm just going to click on this because this is something I often get. People want to know what's the difference between a preferred customer, how does the preferred customer program work? And they want to know what the difference is between that and signing up as a distributor or a wholesale member. So here's the get to, it's paid for you. Again, we want to be able to make this very simple and duplicatable. So one of the reasons for us to create this little video for you is that you can pass this on to other people and they're able to get all of the information that they need right at their fingertips. You can click this video here and it's a really quick video that explains very plain and very simple how our Get To It's Paid For You program works. And there's some quick tutorials there on becoming a distributor and on becoming a preferred customer. So again, all of those little bits of information that have all the details in them. And then again, a little bit about our culture. There's some more press and video media stuff there. And then our events, which is the incentive travel that's coming up for the next year, the past events, and then a calendar. And what's really great about this calendar is this is all of the international events that are happening that Jeunesse Corporate are promoting, and where you'll have diamonds and emeralds and rubies speaking at these events. So that's a great place to go to see if you're planning, you know, if you're specifically growing people in areas, different areas, and you want to get people out to events, that's where you want to go. I have one as well for the J Factor team, and that's jfactorevents.com, and that's going to be updated as well. But this is also just another good go-to calendar. And now I'm going to turn it over to you, Becky.
Okay, perfect. Before we go off of here, make sure that if you are promoting the Get To It's Paid For You, I got to get control of the screen here. There we go. That there are some definite things that you want to make sure that you are aware of in that fine print so that you're not disappointed. Okay, there's a couple of things that you need to know about making sure that you're qualifying for that. All right, now I'm going to just concentrate on these buttons up here for a little bit. And you can see when you go to the country one, a lot of people get a little bit confused because when they go here, you may not see one of the countries that you've been told we're shipping to in this drop-down list. You'll actually see Kathleen and I are in Canada, as a lot of you probably are, but you'll see that Canada isn't even listed as one of those. And it's because we haven't got a general manager and we don't have a head office set up here. So everywhere that you see a country on here is where they actually have a head office in place, and they've got a general manager that's looking after that country, right? Doesn't mean that we don't ship there. Doesn't mean that we're not doing business there. But you do want to make sure that it should default back. If you've got a customer going here, it should, depending on their IP address, automatically default back to that country or that region. But in case somebody cannot find a product that you know is available in their region, just make sure that they are going in and they're picking the country that's pertinent to their market, all right? One of the things that I will tell you, like in the United States, I think you saw that when Kathleen went into the products and went into the instantly ageless here, that it will bring up everything in the US dollar. All right. Just taking a second to load. So you can see it's in the US dollar here, but watch what happens when I switch this country to the United Kingdom. Right, now I'm going to go back into products, click on the instantly ageless. And now you'll see it's in the British pound. So it's actually going to show what's available in that currency. Okay. One of the things that I'm going to, because I know a lot of people around the world are marketing to Europe. Europe is just a little bit of a different cat here in the retail because you've got to pick. You can pick any European country. I will often say if they're English speaking, pick Ireland, because it's going to come up in English language. If you pick Germany, you're still going to have all the same choices, but it is going to come up in German. So now when we go into products, and I go into instantly ageless here. Just bear with us. When I take control of this, it does take a little bit. There's a bit of a lag. So now you can see that we are in the euro. And I'm going to add this to the cart and just take you along and show you where that drop-down menu is, because it's once you get inside that you are going to be able to pick the country. And again, this is just pertinent right now to, I'm just going to go ahead and check out as a guest, just pertinent to Europe because there are so many different countries in Europe. And they're not all in that drop-down menu. So you can see here in this country drop-down menu, here's where your customer, your retail customer, is going to pick where they're shipping to. All right, so I hope that that helps you there. I'm just going to back out of here. I love now that we've got this guest checkout as well. It makes it very quick. All right, and that's the retail cart is available to all of the different products. I myself, my focus for retail is definitely the instantly ageless because of the price point of that. Most of the time, if I've got people wanting the other products and I'm discussing that with them, just makes more sense for them to join as a wholesale member, but that's going to totally depend on what you're deciding to do. Okay, now the other thing, you may be thinking to yourself, okay, well, if the countries aren't shown here where we ship to, how the heck do I know all the different countries that we're available in? You may be talking to somebody online. Hit this little Join Now button, and where this is going to take you is to the sign up area. And in here, once you do this click down menu, every country that we're currently shipping to will be showing up in this drop down menu. And there's an easy way to find out what is available in each country as well. So just click on it, hit continue. This is where this is probably where you signed up through and where your prospects, friends, family are going to be signing up through. We even have a quick webinar that takes you through that you can actually send somebody to sign up for themselves all online, and it's just like you running them through. One of the things that you definitely want your prospects to find out is once they get onto this, to make sure that this is your name and your URL, your username, okay? And then I'm just going to scroll down here. And so we can see in Australia, everything that's available, all of the packages. And then if you're wondering what exactly is available as pieces to our Yes system, just click on the Create a Pack and it'll bring up everything that's available there right now. All right, so this is everything that Jeunesse is shipping into Australia at this time, and the packages and the pricing. Right,
and
that way. Yeah.
Just one thing that would be good just for people to know too. Often, sometimes people forget this. They go through and they sign up. This is really important. This is your main site URL, right, in this area here. And this is where you're going to choose something. A lot of people like to use their first and last name. Some people come up with it, something like, Instant Youth or some sort of a name. But it's really important that once you put that in there, you just just check to see if it's available by clicking here. Yeah. And so some people they got that one because they've processed it and it won't keep going. So just always go back. If it comes up in red, it's not available. If it comes up in green, it'll tell you that the URL is available. Yeah. And that's just, again, another really important piece of information as well.
Perfect. I am going to also show you here as well, like while we're going through this part of it, because sometimes people and I did it at the beginning as well, that once this is all filled out, sometimes what can happen is people are down here and they're looking and they're wondering, well, what am I going to get? Sometimes this can actually time out. And when they go to hit the continue button, it hasn't completed, but it may put them into a pending mode. So they might go back in here, join again, and they're putting all their information, their identification type, and it might be saying that it's not a unique identification. It's not a unique social security number any longer. What that is signaling is that they're actually pending in the system. They don't need to fill all of this out anymore. They just need to go actually back to the front office and just sign in, and they can complete that way. You know, that might not be of importance to you right now, but just keep that little tidbit in the back of your brain, because it probably will be very soon. All right, so I'm just gonna get back out of here now. And some of the other little points on this side is get in touch. So if you're sending somebody there and they click on this button, it's going to actually, they can fill out a form that will let you know that somebody's trying to get in touch with you. And then right here is where this preferred customer button is. Now keep in mind, for the preferred customer program, that there are only a couple of things that are available, and it may not, depending on where you're watching this, it might not even be available in your area. The preferred customer program is for people that haven't really made up their mind that they want to buy a whole package. They're just kind of putting their toe in the water. Most of the time it's going to be people that are just wanting to start out on one bottle of serum, but they don't want to pay the $29.95. And I don't suggest that they do for one bottle of serum anyways, because you're not going to make any money from that. So they get it at a different pricing. In the United States and Canada, one bottle of serum is $99.95. And when you have two people that do that within your auto ship month, and they're sending it to their address and they're using their own credit card, those are a couple of the discrepancies there, you're actually going to get 2 free serums and a $50 bonus. Okay, but that's the only product that they're going to be able to order right off the bat, either that or the Reserve, or down in the US they can get the AM PMs as well. And that's it on their first order. They can then go back in, place another order, and they can order their products at anywhere between 10 and 20% off of the regular retail price, and you again will receive the difference between whatever their preferred pricing is and the wholesale price. Okay, the difference between the 10 and the 20% for our preferred customers is whether they're on auto ship or not. But to be perfectly honest with you, the only thing that I really have my preferred customers ordering is either the serum, the Reserve gel packs down in the States, the AM PM. Honestly, if they want any more than that, I just tell them about the wholesale pricing and get them in as a wholesale customer, because often wholesale customers will turn into product lovers who will turn into promoters of the product. So I just think it's a cleaner way for them to get that. Okay, Kath, anything else that you think we need to go through on this front page?
No, I don't think so. I think, there's a great slider on the front here, which is constantly goes by. It's a great looking site. And it's getting some information here on Jeunesse Kids, learning more about promotions, and then some more information there about the events, and then just some more on our skincare. So this is just, again, a great place to start looking. Getting, knowledge is power. And if you have all of this information and you can go just spend some time going through it, so that you know where to find it, so that when you are sponsoring and sharing this with people, you're able to point, guide, and direct them directly to those key areas on their learning.
Wonderful.
That's it.
Okay, so this is part 1 of your new distributor orientation, your office training. This is your front office segment, and so we suggest that you go on to watch the back office training as well, where we'll take you inside of your office and just show you a couple of tips on navigating around there. So we'll talk to you soon, and welcome to the J Factor.